Forgot to turn my mic on. Hey y'all, what's up? What's going down? I know I'm a couple of days late. I was supposed to drop Sunday, but y'all, I'll be having so much going on. Y'all know I'm working on a show right now, so it's like a lot of background stuff that I have to do. I'm trying to secure funding, sponsorships, the whole nine yards. So, and I've already casted like five girls or ladies, should I say, and it's already drama. Like, just before I was getting ready to record this video, I get a call from one of the ladies about another one of the ladies. So it's already drama. So anywho, doing a review on the Auntie podcast. This is the third episode. Where they had Natalie, they had Scotty, and they had Rolly on. Now, I want to know, is this podcast designed for them to bring people on there and try to like bust them out or humiliate them? Because that's what it seems like. They never ask any constructive questions, or like it's always about just trashy, just messy stuff. So Tokyo asked how many of them eat twat. Scotty says she has before. And then Natalie does this whole like spits out whatever she was drinking like she was surprised or something. I don't know if that was an act or what, but yeah, that's what she did. I don't know if she was embarrassed. She said she was embarrassed by what Scotty was saying or whatever, but I don't know if that was the truth. Rolly says she's done both. She eats the twat and the butt. But she says she doesn't eat men's butt, just women. And see, these are the type, and they start out with these type of questions. That's why I'm like, what is this podcast designed? Is this what they do? Is to bring people on there to try to like humiliate them and sort of say? So then, they asked Natalie about her husband, and she kind of downplays it. She doesn't really give them the answer that they're looking for. Tokyo Tony says Natalie didn't want Rolly back on the show. She tried to get something started. Like these ladies are messy. When I think of ladies their age having a podcast, you would think, and then it's called the Auntie Podcast, you would think that they would want to give constructive criticism to people, that especially people like Natalie and Scotty and Rolly. They're younger than them, so it's like you guys have nothing constructive to say to them. You guys want to kind of like put them on blast about certain things or whatever. Carlissa was asking Natalie if she does powder the powder donuts, and of course Natalie says no, she doesn't. um that's not for me to say if she does or not, because I don't know. I don't know her and I've never seen her do it. So Rolly says she was a plus size stripper before coming to Baddies. She gets into talking about how she was, on One More Chance. That's how she really kind of like, I guess, really made it, was being on One More Chance. Yeah, because she was on that show twice. I think he brought her back the second season because Rolly was funny and she was whooping on people too. Um, Tokyo asked what she was I think she was asking Scotty, was she making money on OnlyFans? And she said yeah. Then Tokyo Tony does this whole breakdown on how much she's making an hour. I don't know if she said an hour. I mean, I think she said an hour. She makes 39 cents an hour. She was like, do the math, and she really just broke it down, and it was just like, wow, okay. So then Carlissa asked Scotty if she got so much black in her, why does she let Natalie punk her? And of course, Scotty, she doesn't punk me. We're best friends. Friends get into it and da 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 da. And then Natalie just downplays, like, Scotty's like a little sister to me and this and that or whatever. I'm just like, okay, girl, you be punking her. And Scotty, she be punking you. But Carlissa did tell her about the time that she popped her I think it was last season when they fought and Scotty finally popped her. She got her good. She really did. So then Carlissa and Tokyo started going at it because Tokyo called her a sugar mama. She is funny. Um, over they're still doing the over talking. They're still doing the over talking each other. One person I ask a question, and before the other get before the guest can answer, another person jumps in and starts saying something, either asking another question or just over talking them. There was a few. I think there was a time when Rolly was like, "Well, hold on, let me answer the question." You know, she had to tell him like the guest shouldn't have to tell the host like, you know, you're not supposed to over talk your guest. So Carlissa asked Rolly why she didn't help Callie. And Rolly wasn't even there, so I don't even know why she asked her that. Rolly didn't come in until like these last, what was it? The last two episodes, I think. Yeah, she didn't come in until the last two episodes because her and Anna was on medical reserve or something like that. Um Natalie calls her out on her and Kelly's relationship, like basically letting her know like you guys don't have this great mother and daughter relationship like you know pretend to have. I noticed when Carlissa is called out, she kind of you know she doesn't really argue because she didn't really argue that with Natalie, and she just, oh, that's not true, you know, she kind of just blows it off like she does when she gets caught off. She doesn't know how to weasel her way out of it face to face. Now if she had been on live by herself, she probably would have been going in. She probably would have had a lot to say. Tia asked if Scotty and Rolly were friends because of Natalie, and Scotty said no, but Rolly said they were, that they were friends because of Natalie. Um, Carlissa says Tokyo's husband is locked in the closet. She kept saying that through the whole show. She was saying that Tokyo Tony has a imaginary husband, and says that she has him locked in the closet. Nobody's ever seen him. That's hilarious. Carlissa asked Scotty if she would go home with Natalie and her husband if she asked her to. And of course she said no, she wasn't, she's not gonna do nothing like that. See, and this is what I'm saying. Those type of questions, these is the so they're asking these questions. These are the type of things that they're already thinking of them. And then you bring them on the show and it's like you ask them about it. It's like you're trying to put them on blast or trying to demean them, sort of say. Um Tokyo asked Natalie if she was a madam. So basically, they feel like she's either sleeping with Scotty or she's her madam. That's what they're thinking. All right. So Natalie got messy on them. So she plays that rap song. You remember when Tokyo Tony and Carlissa were into it? I think it was after the first show. I don't know if it was before or after they went on Wild and what is it? Wild versus Bad. And Tokyo Tonio made that rap about her. That funny ass rap. Natalie found it and she played it on the show and she was like, yeah, she got you. And then she's like, yeah, she did her big one, and she told Carlissa like she should have came better than that, which she should. Carlissa just, when she did it, she was just so goofy, but I don't think she can help herself. Tokyo Tony says Natalie snorts you know what with Scotty while eating her you know what. And I'm just like, Lord, these ladies is off the chain. Like, they are off the chain. So then Carlissa decides to come at Scotty about her hairstyle, in which I didn't see nothing wrong with Scotty's hairstyle. I thought the hairstyle was cute. I actually used to love to wear the French braid style in the front with some hair down in the back, may it be curly or however. I used to wear that style. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. So she tells her not to wear that hairstyle again. And then Scotty comes right back at her and is like, don't wear that color. And she was like, what? And she didn't really have a lot to say. I think she kind of may have hurt her feelings a little bit. She wasn't expecting that, but you can't throw shots at people and not expect to get one thrown back at you. That's just how the game goes. Then Tokyo Tony gives them a name. Rolly, Natalie. So it's Natalie, Rolly, and Scotty. Their names is China Chica Knees. So Natalie is China, Scotty is Chica, and Rolly is Knees because she's knock needed. And I'm like, oh my God, that lady is so silly. Um, why Natalie throws Scotty under the bus about her warrant? Like nobody was talking about that. Where did that come from? Nobody asked her about it. Nobody knew about it, and you just all of a sudden tell them about your warrant. Why did she need to tell them about her warrant? Nobody was even on that. Like I don't understand. I really don't feel like, in my personal opinion, I don't think Natalie is a good friend to Scotty. I don't think that she's really her friend. I don't I it kind of gives jealousy a little bit. And I don't know where the jealousy would come from, but I just never seen anybody treat their friend like that. And I definitely wouldn't be friends with somebody if they were treating me like that, like putting their hands on me and then throwing me under bus, busting me out. It would have ended when you put your hands on me, because I ain't even gonna say what I would have did, but I just definitely know that that's just not some shit that I would be taking. So my overall review though on the show is that they still need to work on over talking each other. Like, and I think that they need to also work on more constructive questions. Like, we don't want to hear you guys asking them all these personal questions about their sex lives, and just like, even if you want to ask them about something that you may have seen on social media or something like that, that is fine. But can we get some more constructive dialogue versus you guys asking them all this stuff and throwing out all these shots and, you know, put downs and all of that? I don't know. I don't get it. But anyways, that's going to bring my review to an end. Don't forget to go and submit your application if you're a plus size lady 21 to 35 and you would like to be casted onto the show Plus Size Baddies that will be coming this spring. You can send your best headshot along with a video to queenstalktv@gmail.com. I will also leave the link to submit the application in the description of the video. And until then, until next Sunday, and I'll try to be on time. But I do get busy with a lot of things that I have going on. I mean, trying to film a show and doing other things and trying to handle this and that. I get a little behind, but you guys all have a good night. Peace.